The Enduring Legacy of Sun Tzu, a case study. World War II, Rommel.
World War II, now almost 80 years ago, was a global conflict that reshaped the course of history. Moreover, it showcased the brilliance of military commanders whose strategies echoed the ancient wisdom of Sun Tzu. Among these commanders were General Erwin Rommel, also known as the Desert Fox from the German SS Army.
Erwin Rommel, the master of blitzkrieg tactics, exemplified Sun Tzu's emphasis on speed and surprise. His lightning-fast advances through North Africa demonstrated the importance of swift, decisive action. Rommel's ability to outmaneuver his opponents and strike where least expected reflected Sun Tzu's teachings on deception and unpredictability. One of the most striking examples of Rommel's tactical genius was the Battle of Gazala in 1942. Faced with a well-entrenched British Eighth Army, Rommel employed a daring flanking maneuver that caught his opponents off guard. Instead of a frontal assault, Rommel executed a sweeping movement to the south through the seemingly impassable desert. This move, known as the left hook, led to the encirclement of the British forces. The surprise and speed of this maneuver created chaos within the British ranks, leading to a decisive Axis victory and the capture of Tobruk, a critical port city. Rommel's tactics at Gazala demonstrated his deep understanding of Sun Tzu's principles. He knew that attacking directly into the strength of the British defenses would result in heavy casualties and a protracted battle. Instead, by exploiting the element of surprise and attacking from an unexpected direction, he was able to achieve a swift and overwhelming victory. Another example of Rommel's strategic prowess was during the Battle of Kasserine Pass in 1943. Despite being outnumbered and outgunned, Rommel took advantage of the poor coordination and inexperience of the American forces. He launched a series of rapid and aggressive attacks, penetrating deep into the Allied lines and sowing confusion and panic. Although the Allies eventually regrouped and repelled Rommel's forces, the battle showcased his ability to exploit weaknesses and maintain the initiative, hallmarks of Sun Tzu's teachings on warfare. Rommel's actions throughout the North African campaign were a testament to his mastery of blitzkrieg tactics and his understanding of Sun Tzu's art of war. His use of speed, surprise, and deception allowed him to achieve remarkable victories against often superior forces. Rommel's campaigns not only demonstrated his tactical brilliance, but also highlighted the timeless relevance of Sun Tzu's strategic principles in modern warfare. The Battle of Gazala. Among the battles mentioned, the Battle of Gazala is particularly interesting to tell due to its dramatic maneuvers and significant consequences. In early 1942, the North African campaign had reached a critical juncture. The British Eighth Army, commanded by General Neil Ritchie, had established a strong defensive line west of Tobruk. Rommel, commanding the Afrika Korps, sought to break through this line to capture Tobruk and advance into Egypt. On May 26th, Rommel launched Operation Venice. Instead of a direct assault, he orchestrated a daring flanking maneuver, taking a wide sweep through the southern desert. This route, deemed impassable by the British, allowed Rommel to bypass the main defensive positions and strike at the rear. By early June, Rommel's forces had created a pocket known as the Cauldron, where they encircled and trapped several British units. This move caused chaos within the British command structure, leading to disorganized counterattacks and a breakdown in coordination. Rommel's ability to rapidly shift his forces and exploit weaknesses in the British lines led to several key engagements within the Gazala line. Despite fierce resistance, the Afrika Korps managed to isolate and destroy significant portions of the British armor and infantry. On June 21st, after weeks of intense fighting, Rommel's forces captured Tobruk. The fall of Tobruk was a massive blow to the Allies, with over 30,000 troops taken prisoner and vast quantities of supplies captured by the Axis. Rommel's victory at Gazala and the subsequent capture of Tobruk significantly boosted Axis morale and allowed Rommel to be promoted to Field Marshal. However, the victory also stretched his supply lines thin, setting the stage for the later battles of El Alamein. Conclusion. The Battle of Gazala is a compelling story due to its dramatic and daring maneuvers, the high stakes involved, and its significant impact on the North African campaign. Rommel's use of speed, surprise, and deception makes it a perfect example of applying Sun Tzu's principles in modern warfare. This battle not only highlights Rommel's tactical brilliance, but also serves as a vivid illustration of the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of war. Please subscribe to the channel for more great content.